Hey, what's going on, everybody? A lot of people have asked me about a solar intro. Like, how do you talk to people? What's the initial meeting that you do? And so, I want to make a video just kind of walking through the process of what I ask people when I'm having that initial phone call, that initial conversation with them. So first and foremost, of course, I'm going to say, hey, I need a copy of your bill. If you can get that to me ahead of time, or if at least you can get that to me during the call, that would be great. The next thing I want to know is how long are they going to live at the house, right? How long are they going to be there? Because if somebody tells me they're moving next year, I'm not going to sell them solar. Quite frankly, it's not right for them. I want to know that they're going to be there at least up to the break even period, because somebody assuming a solar loan is not a guaranteed thing. Next thing I'm going to ask, I'd like to know, what is the age of your roof? When is the last time you had your roof replaced or looked at? What kind of condition is your roof in? Does it need repairs? Right? That's going to help you eliminate surprises later on. Next thing I'm going to ask is, how old is their air conditioner? How old is their air conditioner or their heater? Because that's very, very important. Next thing I'm going to ask is what is their main panel? Is it 100 amp, 125, 200 amp? That's very, very important, because there could be a chance that they need to do a main panel upgrade, and you don't want to miss that and then have a $3,000 adder added after the fact that could cut into your margin. Next thing is, I'm going to ask them, do they work from home, right? How much time do they spend at home every single day? If you are talking to, a couple of people that are not home all day and they get home at 6 o'clock every single day and there's no usage during the day, okay, that will tell you a lot, right? If you're talking to somebody that's getting ready to transition to a work from home job and they're going to be home for 8 to 10 hours a day, okay, you need to account for that, because that's in very, very important information. I asked this one, do they have any kids that are ready to be teenagers, or teenagers are getting ready to leave home? Teenagers are notorious for leaving night lights on, changing the air conditioner, changing the heater, and stuff like that. So it's very important to take that into account. And also, this is a great, just kind of rapport building thing. This is a great way to kind of laugh a little bit. If you can get people laughing, it's a lot easier to get them to become a client of yours. Next thing I want to know, do you already own, or do you plan on buying an electric car or a hybrid? Now, there are some calculations that we can talk about when it comes to this, and we can explain those later. But you want to know, do they have an electric car? Are they going to get an electric car? Do they want to get an EV plug? Because, of course, we can do that. So it's important to know, because a lot of people are getting on the electric car train. And if they're even thinking about getting an electric car, they should plan for that now when they're getting their solar system. Next thing I want to know is, where do they run their air conditioner in the summer? Do they run it super cold all day, all night? Do they only run it during the day? Do they only run it from like 4 to 8 p.m. to cool the house down when they get home? Find out, because the air conditioner is one of the biggest things that's going to suck electricity. Of course, going back, you need to know the age of that AC. If that's a 15, 20-year-old AC unit, that thing's going to use a whole lot of electricity. And they might be better off getting a smaller solar system and just replacing their air conditioner. And then, of course, I'm going to ask them, are they interested in a battery? Because I want to know, hey, are you interested in a battery? And then I'm going to ask up front, are they looking to finance? Are they looking to finance? Are they wanting to pay cash? What are they wanting to go down that? And then with all of that information, I'm going to take all of that. And this is only maybe a 10-minute conversation that I'm going to have with somebody, maybe 15. And I'm going to take all this information and I'm going to use that to generate my proposal based on their needs. And a way that you can kind of intro to this entire call is just to say, hey, listen, Bob and Susie, I don't even know if solar is right for you. I don't know if it's a right fit for you and your family. There's a 50% chance that it's not right for you. And so I need to have all of the facts to make sure that you are making a sound financial decision in getting solar for your roof and providing electricity, adding a power plant onto the roof of your house or into the ground, whatever it is, ground mount. And so these are some of the questions that I ask. I would write this down and I would send it to everybody, but I'm not going to. Write it down yourself, memorize this, practice it, make this script your own, and really become a professional and just practice, practice, practice. Because if you are not practicing every single day, if you're not practicing your scripts, if you're not practicing with other professionals, you're practicing on your clients. And that's a quick way to lose a client and to lose a mortgage payment, to lose a month's worth of income and salary and stuff like that. So practice makes perfect. Get after it, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day.